Welcome to From the Pages of Pro Wrestling Illustrated, August 1995. The issue that hits harder than a Vader forearm and louder than a Road Warrior entrance, so smash the like button like Hawk smashing a jobber, slam subscribe like Animal dropping a power bomb, and ring that bell because here's your 60-second rundown. The independent scene explodes with Hogan, Savage, and Duggan leading one wave. While Tito Santana and Greg Valentine ride another, the Road Warriors hold a press conference about their reunion. Ian and Axl Rotten take their feud into extra innings with a barbed wire baseball bat. Women like Alundra Blayze, Bull Nakano, Sherri Martel, and women take over the sport. PWI predicts Sting will betray Hogan. The magazine lays down the law on fan favorites turning heel. Vader dominates the close-up ratings. Arena reports, scouting, and Ellner's chaos fill the back pages. And ads promise power, training secrets, free catalogs, mail order tapes, hotline numbers, and every muscle building scheme known to mankind. Now let's rip into the issue as it opens with Between Falls, firing quick shots about the wave of the future, praising wrestlers who innovate while mocking those stuck in foggy confusion, and celebrating smashing successes from around the world. Then ringside, with Bill Apter kicks in with classic gossip, locker room whispers, promoters scrambling, contract chaos, and one delicious tease after another about injuries, returns, and rumored heel turns. From the desk of Stuart M. takes aim at retirement matches, calling them the biggest joke in wrestling, a graveyard of broken promises from men who retire 3 times before lunch. In Focus with Craig Peters buries WCW Uncensored, calling it WCW Unwatchable, a masterpiece of 80s-style editorial savagery. Win, lose, or draw, mourns Chief Jay Strongbow's fading presence, lamenting how time devours legends. Then The Steel Cage by Chris Bernucca examines the Road Warriors reunion, Sid getting yet another chance, and the backstage tremors that shake promotions coast to coast. Off the Top Rope with Eddie Ellner dumps gasoline on the fan mail pile, mocking questions, praising mayhem, and ripping apart bad ideas with his trademark venom. The issue's first giant feature, Riding the Independent Wave, breaks down how Hogan, Savage, and Duggan soared into WCW, while Tito Santana and Greg Valentine wrestled freer and happier on the independent circuit. It paints the independents as wild, unpredictable, gritty, and rewarding. No corporate leash, no creative handcuffs. Next is the Road Warriors press conference, where Hawk and Animal discuss unity, long-term goals, the tag team landscape, and their plans to crush the new generation. Take Me Out to the Brawl game follows, Ian versus Axl Rotten ripping each other apart in ECW using a barbed wire baseball bat, described as one of the bloodiest, most reckless chapters in their Twisted Brother feud. Then it's a man sport? Yeah, right. Shatters the stereotype by showcasing Alundra Blayze's precision, Bull Nakano's fury, Woman's cunning, Tammy Fitch's manipulation, and Sherri Martel's unmatched power, framing women's wrestling as a tidal wave rising fast. We have it. The story, before it happens, predicts Sting turning against Hogan, laying out a detailed fantasy scenario built on Hogan's paranoia, Sting's frustration, and the historical pattern of betrayal. Then PWI lays down the law, demands lifelong exile for fan favorites who turn heel, arguing fans should stop forgiving repeated betrayals. The centerfold explodes with Big Van Vader photographed by Bill Apter. Massive, terrifying, unstoppable. The departments resume with the PWI close-up reviewing Vader's monstrous career and his war with Hulk Hogan, calling Vader Hogan's worst nightmare. Arena reports follow, listing results from WWF, WCW, ECW, USWA, and countless regions, painting a living map of the entire sport. Scouting reports evaluate 5 rising stars, breaking down their strengths, weaknesses, attitude, push potential, and future ceiling. Official wrestling ratings deliver the sacred monthly rankings, shifting champions and contenders across every division, the Mat Sport's most respected list. Ratings analysis advocates major changes in title versus title matches, arguing for stricter rules, clearer enforcement, and booking consistency. Wrestling Inquirer drops immediate, late-breaking news, including injuries, suspensions, surprise debuts, and internal politics. Hotshot closes the departments with a dangerous position for Shane Douglas, selling it like a career-altering moment. Smuggled between the articles are the glorious ads, bodybuilding courses, VHS tapes of Japan death matches, back-issue bundles, fan clubs, Polaroid sets, hotline gossip lines, autograph packages, t-shirt mail orders, replica belts, elbow pads, knee pads, weight gain formulas, fitness manuals, become a wrestler at home pamphlets, and the immortals send cash or money order instructions that define 90s wrestling fandom. One ad brags about the universe's greatest muscle building secret. Another promises instant charisma. Another sells 10 match tapes from New Japan, FMW, and UWF that every kid desperately wanted. The magazine's middle layout bursts with color, Vader's intensity, Sting's paint, Hogan's posing, and the Road Warrior's spikes. Editorial columns sow controversy, especially Ellner's scorched earth rants. The features pulse with WCW versus WWF tension, ECW violence, and the strange rise of women's wrestling as a major force. The fantasy Sting betrayal second-guesses Hogan's integrity, the independent boom praises authenticity and freedom, the Rotten feud celebrates blood and storytelling, and the PWI Law editorial demands accountability. The issue builds toward a thematic core. Wrestling in 1995 is fractured, rebellious, experimental, and evolving. WCW is buying megastars, WWF is fighting back, ECW is redefining violence, and independents are thriving like outlaw kingdoms. The Road Warriors reunion symbolizes nostalgia's power, the women's surge reflects changing expectations, the Sting speculation mirrors fan distrust of Hogan's ego, the columns deepen this theme, Sachs mocking retirements, Peters torching WCW Uncensored, Rodriguez mourning Strongbow, Bernucca assessing Sid, and Ellner stirring chaos. The back half erupts with arenas full of results, scouting breakdowns of future stars, and the almighty monthly ratings reshuffling the entire hierarchy. Ads keep pounding, wrestling schools, action photo sets, $20 tape packs, zip code-based fan clubs, booster chains, and autographed 8x10s. Then comes one last avalanche of content. PWI close-up, glorifying Vader's brutality and his warpath through opponents. The arena reports map every major and minor promotion, reminding readers how vast the 90s wrestling world truly was. And the scouting reports forecast which stars might break through as WCW and WWF scramble for market share. The official ratings solidify champions and shape debates in barbershops, lunchrooms, and message boards. Ratings analysis proposes reforms, while Wrestling Inquirer delivers the fast, chaotic pulse of brand new developments. Hot Shot paints Shane Douglas in peril as ECW's atmosphere grows harsher. The magazine's tone across these departments is confident, authoritative, and obsessed with narrative momentum. The ads return yet again: VHS libraries, magazines, replica belts, instant body transformation kits, and deal of the month bundles, emphasizing that PWI was as much a marketplace as a magazine. Every page pulses with 1995 energy, politics swirling around Hogan, passion erupting in ECW, nostalgia roaring back with the Road Warriors, and creative risk taking center stage. The tone alternates between excitement and cynicism as writers debate the sport's direction. The independent boom gets treated like a revolution, the Rotten feud like a horror movie, the women's rise like a culture shift, and Sting's hypothetical betrayal as inevitable. Vader dominates the centerfold with monstrous certainty. Fans interact through letters, polling, and mail order. Promoters push agendas. Wrestlers reinvent themselves. The sport changes shape month by month. Even the ads feel alive, promising transformation, exclusivity, and the illusion of access to the inner world of wrestling. By the final pages, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, August 1995, stands as a snapshot of a shifting industry: WCW ascendant, WWF transitional, ECW explosive, and independence thriving as a proving ground. Its features deliver drama, its departments critique trends, its photos radiate intensity, and its ads capture the heartbeat of 90s fandom: collecting, training, dreaming, and spending. The issue ends with the sense that wrestling is not one machine, but many competing empires, each fighting for identity, audience, and power. And PWI sits in the middle, documenting it all with authority, flair, and a hint of chaos. It's an era of reunions, betrayals, revolutions, and reinvention, preserved page by page in the glow of four-color print and mail-order madness.